Today, we are diving into a really fascinating paradox: how two completely different groups of people, both really dedicated to their health, can end up facing almost the exact same threats to their smile. Let's get right into it. It really sounds like the start of a joke, doesn't it? On one side, you've got an athlete pushing their body to the absolute limit, and on the other, you have someone who's managing their daily life with a dental prosthesis. I mean, what on earth could possibly connect these two? Well, the answer is a hidden vulnerability that's lurking right inside their mouths. Both of these groups can develop conditions that seriously compromise their dental health, leading to discomfort, decay, and even inflammation that can affect their entire body. So, our investigation is going to start with our first subject, the complete denture wearer. They're often dealing with a really common, but honestly pretty debilitating condition. The official name for this is xerostomia, but you probably know it simply as dry mouth. And let me tell you, this is not just some minor inconvenience. It's a major challenge that comes from having reduced or sometimes no salivary flow at all. And while, it can affect anyone, it's very often a side effect of medications or other conditions that are common in older adults. This really shows you that saliva is the unsung hero of our mouths. I mean, think about this. We produce up to 1,500 milliliters of it every single day. It keeps our tissues lubricated, it creates that suction that holds dentures in place, and it's our mouth's natural defense system, fighting off bacteria and neutralizing acids. Take that away, and the mouth becomes this dry, abrasive place where dentures rub, sores form, and infections can just take over. And the consequences are huge, affecting the most basic parts of daily life. I mean, simple things we all take for granted, like talking clearly, enjoying the taste of food, or just being comfortable. They become a constant battle. This isn't just about discomfort. It's a massive hit to a person's quality of life. All right, let's move on to our second case file. We're going to pivot from the denture wearer to the dedicated athlete. Someone you'd think would be the picture of perfect health, right? Well, check out this shocking number. Some studies, including one on athletes from the London 2012 Olympics, found that nearly half, 49%, had untreated dental caries. That's just a technical term for cavities. This really shines a light on a major fitness trap. Being in peak physical shape does not automatically mean you have a healthy smile. So what's the deal here? Well, the culprits are usually hiding right in their gym bags. Things like sports drinks, pre-workouts, even some protein shakes. They are often packed with acids like citric acid to improve the taste and make them last longer. And at the same time, when you exercise intensely, you get dehydrated, which, as we just learned, dramatically cuts down on that protective saliva. And the damage is very real. One study actually measured how much tooth enamel was lost after being exposed to these drinks. Sports drinks caused a 1.5% loss, but energy drinks, they were more than twice as bad, causing a 3.1% loss of enamel. We're talking about the hard, protective layer of your teeth literally dissolving away. Okay, so picture this. You just crushed a workout. You've chugged a sports drink. Your first instinct for good hygiene might actually be the absolute worst thing you could do for your teeth in that moment. Any ideas what it is? The answer is brushing your teeth. I know it sounds completely backward, but it's true. The acid in those drinks makes your enamel super soft and vulnerable. So if you go and brush right away, you're not actually cleaning your teeth. You're literally scrubbing away that weakened enamel surface. So we've got two very different people, a denture wearer and an athlete, with two totally different lifestyles. But this is where their stories cross paths in a really critical way. Look. Whether it's chronic dry mouth from a medication or just temporary dehydration from a hard workout, the result is the same, a compromised oral environment. When you don't have that protective saliva, your mouth becomes a breeding ground for problems. For the denture wearer, that means sores and infections. For the athlete, it's acid erosion and cavities. But for both of them, inflammation is a key result. And here is the really crucial part. This inflammation doesn't just stay in the mouth, it can go systemic. Research shows that inflammation from things like gum disease can actually get into your bloodstream and affect your entire body. There are even studies that have linked it to reduced cardiorespiratory fitness. The health of your mouth can truly impact your overall performance. Okay, so we've investigated the problems. Now, what do we actually do about it? It's time to build a proactive toolkit with some specific strategies for both of our cases.
For denture wearers who are managing dry mouth, the strategy is all about compensation and stimulation. Staying hydrated is absolutely fundamental. Chewing sugar-free gum, especially with xylitol, can help kickstart your natural saliva flow. You can also get over-the-counter saliva substitutes for temporary relief. And there are even some really cool dental solutions, like dentures with little built-in reservoirs for lubricants.
And for all the athletes out there, your toolkit is all about playing defense and minimizing damage. The easiest first step? Hydrate with plain water. If you are going to have that pre-workout or protein shake, try using a straw to help it bypass your teeth. Always rinse your mouth with water right after to wash away those acids. And become a label reader. You've got to be aware of what you're actually putting in your body. So here it is. This is probably the most critical habit change for any fitness lover, and it's a super simple 3-step routine. After any acidic drink or shake, step 1, rinse with water. Step 2, chew some sugar-free gum to get your saliva flowing and neutralize that acid. And step 3, and this is the big one, wait at least 30 minutes before you even think about picking up your toothbrush. You know, when you boil it all down, the real takeaway here is this. Your oral health is not some footnote to your overall well-being. It's a headline. The condition of your mouth can reflect and even influence the condition of your entire body. It doesn't matter if you're managing a chronic illness or competing at the highest level.
So that leaves us with one final question to think about. In your own journey to be healthy, are you accidentally overlooking your smile? Take a second to think about your own daily habits, because protecting your oral health is truly one of the smartest investments you can make in your long-term vitality.